Yo, what up, people? Smith motherfucking are here today, of course, to give you guys Tokyo Ravens Episode 1 motherfucking review. Now, this shit is really good, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the powers that I'm seeing. It's interesting. It really is. And besides that, I'm enjoying the main character. I don't know why. I like his character model. Not only that, but I don't know. I like his personality. His personality. I don't know. Fuck it. Anyway. And so basically, it starts off with our main character, Harutora. And Harutora is basically, like, in this cute little scene with, like, this other girl who is Natsume. And that's his cousin. And at the time, I didn't know it was his cousin. And then when it was revealed that it was his cousin, I was like, yo. Like, really? That disappointed me because I thought, like, oh, that whole little childhood romance blooms and some shit like that. But fuck it, no, fuck that. It's his fucking cousin, so no, fuck that shit. And then introduction was pretty good. And then from there, we go into basically a scene where Harutora's in fucking class and he's getting a text message from fucking Hokuto. No, yeah, Hokuto, Hokuto. And he's in there, and basically, his boy told you, is making fun of this motherfucker because he's getting like a text from her. It's like, yeah, he's making fun of him. And basically, on their walk home, they're talking about some stuff, and then here comes Hokuto, and she basically comes from behind and told you knows what the fuck's going on. He does. Told you knows what's going on. Like, he knows that she really likes him a lot. And he knows that he really likes her a lot. I'm believing. I don't know. It's mixed signals. But I'm gonna go with that one. And basically he's just watching the entire time as he's being like bullied and all that. Basically she gets mad at him because, of course, he's in summer school and she basically calls him like the F man, like the king of F's or some shit. And basically he's in summer school, so it's summertime, and that gives us, a basic premise of when it was, because that is needed. So, basically we know he isn't like, this isn't like school time. This isn't like spring or maybe fucking fall. It isn't. And then from there, we get into basically. She forces him to buy her shaved ice because he didn't pick up her text message. Yeah, she's one of those type of friends. Childhood friends. Well, not really childhood friends. She's just that type of friend, yeah. She's just that type of friend. And then, basically, she's eating all this fucking shaved ice. And basically, she really wants this guy, fucking Harutora. She wants him to become an Onmya mage. I believe it's Onmya. Yeah. Onmya. And basically what Onmya mages do is and we see a scene of it, like in the middle of the episode, basically there are all these exorcists and they're fighting off like this spirit demon shit. And then out comes this one motherfucker, and he's part of like the 12 generals of them that are all like Onmya warriors, or no, Onmya mages. They're all like the generals, they're like the top of the top. And her dream is for him to become one of these guys because it's like in his family bloodline. And the family thing, he doesn't want to be in charge. He prefers to be lax. And Natsumi, she's more like closed and lonely, but yet, she's prideful. And she's like, I'm leading this family now, motherfucker. I am. It's supposed to be you, but I am. And then from there, continuing on with the whole Onmya mage thing. She really wants him to become it, and she's getting like, she's really getting like angry and like frustrated when he's saying like nobody should like. What was it exactly? It was something about him being like a disappointment to everybody or something like that, and it's like, or everybody expects nothing from me, and basically like some people expect some things about you, and then she goes on to the whole Onmya mage thing. And then basically they part ways. And then this is when he meets with Natsume, and basically they bump on like a fucking bridge. Her fucking head flies off and everything. And I'm like, oh, like. And then when he says Natsume, again, I was under the impression that they weren't cousins yet, and so I was like, oh, yo, she's coming over for a week. That this could be some interesting stuff. But no, it turns out it was cousins. So I was like, oh, okay. And then it made real clear exactly what was going on, and near the end of the episode. But basically, I'm gonna be head of the family. She's basically, I don't have time for friends. Fuck that shit. I'm the house lord. I'm the king of this shit. I don't got time for these commoners. I got better shit to do. I can't be lax and have fun with shit. No, fuck that. I'm all work, no play, every fucking day. Okay. Fuck it. Anyway, enough rhyme. Anyway. And then after that, the whole little argument is like, you're not cute anymore. And then she gets mad. She fucking storms off. And he's like, I'm not cute anymore. Not cute at all. And then that's that scene. And basically he's sitting, waiting for this festival to start. And then out comes fucking Hotel. And y'all, she was looking, yo, he was getting, that's another thing. This dude gets embarrassed. Like, that shy thing, that happens a lot. Like, and the one that got me, though, was, like, when he got shy, after he got done with, this talk that was after, like, he was about to get on a train. No, that's before he met fucking Natsume. And basically, he was saying, like, encouraging things to him, like, you're gonna have to do this. Like, he knows what's going on. He's just trying to help push this motherfucker, Harutora, to, make initiative, do shit. And then, of course, basically, she's looking fine. Mad. Yeah, but the thing that got me, oh yeah. Real quick, I forgot. Basically, when he's leaving, he has like this red shy face, and I'm like, yo, that's kind of weird. Like, bro, you don't gotta be like, I don't know. It was just weird when he had the shy face. Anyway, and so back on to what I was saying. The thing about it is, when that next scene came up with the whole shooting the gun thing, yo, of course they're doing like the catch fist. There's like a little montage of like different stuff they were doing, but the best one by far was when they were shooting for that fucking box. Because basically she said, like, you got 3 pellets and she really wants that box. Like, that mystery box. Like, first place prize. You gotta hit it. And you got, like, 3 pellets. And basically she misses, she fails. And so he starts to do it. 1,000 yen later, he's still doing it. And basically, he's, this is the last time. After this, you're gonna have to give it up. And then she gets, like, red-faced. And the entire time, she's, being flirty. And, they're being flirty. They are. But basically, she goes and whispers in his ear, I'll give you a kiss if you hit it. And then he fires because he's just shocked. He's like his hormones went overdrive for a minute, shut down his fucking system, and he just fucking like whacked the fuck out and just shot. And it hit the fucking box, and then the box is like some fucking like bubble soap, but what she really wanted was the ribbon. She puts it in her hair. It's like, now tell me I'm cute. It's like, you're cute. And then she's like, do it more. And I'm like, that was crazy. That was mad crazy. And then basically, he goes on this rant. He's mad red faced again. And then he's like, oh, I told you. You saying I'm not cute. Like, I wanted you to say it. I got you to say it. So it turns out that this entire night was basically her trying to get back at him or some shit. And I was like, yo, fuck it. And then basically she's off. And then they're going to look for him. And the part where they go to look for him, basically they go up to the shrine and she's doing like this whole like prayer thing, like what your prayer is for the festival. Because I believe it was one of those festivals when, no, fuck it. Anyway. The thing is, hers was of course for Harutora to become an Onmya mage. And he saw that, and he's getting like frustrated because he keeps having these flashbacks, which he says that about Natsume calling him a liar. And we need to see the rest of that flashback because this happened twice. I didn't bring up the first one because I was like, ah. But it was like in there. It took this one to really get it because this is when he had his emotional breakdown, and he just fucking whipped on the ground. She's on the ground crying. She takes off running, and then he realizes what he did, and he feels really bad. And of course, she says some words, I believe, that make him feel even worse. But basically, told you, it's like, bro, you know what's going on. It's like, do I have to punch you to make you go? He's like, no, bro, you're ex-delinquent. I don't want to fuck with that. And so basically, he's about to get going, and then in comes the youngest of the 12 Onmya mages. Yeah, Onmya mages. Anyway, she comes in, and basically she wants to do an experiment on Natsumi, like Tichukagi or some shit. That's their last name, by the way, and that's their like family household. And she mistakes, because of the name Natsumi, she mistakes him as Natsumi. And basically, Tojo's like, yo, you gotta do this. You gotta pretend to be her. And so he is. And then basically, out and in come the motherfucking Magical Investigation Bureau or some shit like that. Anyway, the MIB, that's what I'm gonna call it. Wait. MIB, like legit. I believe that was actually what it was actually called. Magication Investigation Bureau. I was like, MIB, really? Like, oh, Men in Black, nigga. Men in Black. Y'all were wearing black too. Fuck it, basically, they surround her, they put up a barrier. Like, these cars are hauling ass, just coming through the festival, doing mad sick turns. The animation is the shit. Well, it's kind of like foggy, but fuck it. Because, I mean, other animations make up for it. Like, when it's nice and still, yes. It has really good animation. I'm enjoying it. So, basically, they got us around and basically, like, you're coming with us. Apparently, she was doing forbidden magic. And then all of a sudden, she summons, like, this Mark 32 fucking own my motherfucking, like, what was it? Like a motherfucking giant-ass robot. This giant-ass robot, for some fucking reason, hands her, like, this fucking banana covered in chocolate with sprinkles on it. And I'm like, what the and she's just looking at it like, I'm like, yo, like, she was being mad sexual, but I was like, yo, she has a thing for him. I was like, yo, really? Like, already? She just met this motherfucker. That ain't even his real nigga. No. And then, basically after that, what happened was pretty self-explanatory. The giant robot went fucking crazy ape shit with like mad fucking seals and like water sprouting out everywhere, washing niggas away. Told you went flying, he's gone. And then he gets saved, Harutora, by, of course, this 12th, this youngest girl. They said her name, but I mean, no, fuck that. She's the 12th, she's the youngest. Not enough importance yet. But basically, she's about, well, there was mad importance. But fuck it. I'll get her name later. Anyway, the thing is, basically, she finds out that he isn't actually Natsumi, or she finds out that he's a Natsumi. Because I believe, yeah, she was looking for Natsumi or some shit, or, it's fucking weird. It's really fucking weird. It's like, then bring that bitch to me, because I believe she was looking for Natsumi, and she assumed it was a guy, but then when she confronted, Harutora, when, of course, she came running saying, let go of Harutora, of course, on the fucking Hokuto. And the thing is, basically she eats that fucking, she devoured that banana covered in chocolate with fucking like sprinkles and shit. It's gone. And then basically she finds out that it's actually motherfucking Harutora. She's like, oh, you tell that bitch not to me. Just come find me. I'm like, it confused me. Because it's like, but you just called her a girl. It just fucking confused me. It really did. But fuck it. Anyway, the thing that really got me though was near the end when she was basically like, "Is this your girlfriend?" He was like, "No." And so she's like, "Oh," then I wanted to hold back or some shit like that. And then she just kisses him, and there are like fireworks, and you just see fucking Haru, no, Hokuto, Hokuto's fucking face, yeah, Hokuto's face, and it's like, yo, she's like mentally destroyed. This bitch just kissed her man in front of her with fucking fireworks in the background, all romantic and shit. Yo, it's about to go down. I got a feeling this nigga's about to power the fuck up and destroy some shit. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But what I do know is that was like, oh, that was like a fucked up moment. Because, I mean, we really know that she really likes him. And she is also, you know, being mean to him a lot. But she really likes him at the same time. You know that whole thing. But what really got me was that ending scene when she just kissed this motherfucker. And you see his face, and he's in shock, too. He doesn't know what to do. It was just like that scene, her face. It was just perfect. It was like a really fucked up scene that was happening. In a way, they weren't together, but when you know, like, and you saw her face, it was. I mean, there were like fireworks and shit. That was. Like, on top of this giant ass fucking robot with him with a knife, like a fucking knife to his neck. Anyway, that was basically the fucking episode. In the powers that we see, because we do meet we see him use when all these exorcists and shit, their fucking thing starts failing. And we also do see like this one dude, and he's like this one dude, and he's like D. Laman or some shit like that. And he's one of the generals, and he has this sword, and it just like fucking like makes the circles around, and it's in Tokyo. And basically he just slashes this shit in like mad fire and explosions, and I'm like, damn. And it's like, he's like, even fucking Harutora said it's dangerous in Tokyo nowadays. Oh, yo. So with that being said, I'd have to give this episode right here. Ooh. It's stuck between two numbers. I hate when that fucking happens. Fuck it, I'll give it the epic. I'll give it. No. 9.4 out of 10. It is better than amazing, but it isn't quite epic. It just isn't quite epic. I can't call it that because there wasn't enough like crazy ass like destruction. You know, besides that one destruction at the moment, there wasn't like really. We did see her power like with that fucking water and shit, but it wasn't like an epic like badass fucking moment. It was just like a diversionary tactic. That ain't the max she can do. That's just a little taste. She did that casually while like licking shit like that. So yeah, that's like the perfect number for it, because it was definitely better than amazing. It was like amazing until she kissed him, and then that just bumped it up. But I just can't give that epic because it didn't have enough of those crazy ass fight moments that I know should come in the future, and I cannot wait for that shit. So with that being said, Smith's to my fucking R. Peace the fuck out.